Can we just open up to questions?
You mentioned the cold tub after the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Guys healthy and stuff. Can you just kind of collectively assess team health right now?
Yeah, received an email bright and early with a clean slate. Everybody's feeling, I mean, we're bumped, we're bruised like anybody else is, but knock on wood, nothing major. Guys are very healthy, headed into the Big Ten tournament, which is great, especially this time of year when sometimes that really doesn't go your way, and we've been very fortunate with that.
So kind of connecting that to Ohio State as opposed to the last time you guys played.
Yeah, Tate's out for them, which is, I'm sure Thad wishes he had him. He's a terrific basketball player. And especially at his size, he's so tough and physical. But they've managed very well. They beat a very good Iowa team. I feel like they've battled both Michigan State games for at least 20, 25 minutes. So Kate Stiap's playing really good basketball. Loving's playing great basketball. Lyle's playing really well. And everybody else is kind of filling in the pieces against the Iowa. Cam Williams makes big shots when they needed him most. So, we're two different teams than we were when we first met. We didn't have Josh Reeves. Now they don't have Tate. It's going to be exciting to see. And Shep blew out an ankle in the first minute of that game, severely sprained ankles. So it's going to be interesting to see, and it's going to be fun to be a part of it.
Josh looks like he's back to almost full speed or pretty full speed physically. How's he doing with the rotations and just fitting into with the other guys these last few games?
Yeah, he is definitely. I feel like he's back to 100%. He could be he's so aggressive defensively, so he could be out of a rotation or two. But right now we're going to let him play a little bit and kind of reel him back in. But has a great understanding of what we're doing on both ends right now. Offensively, he's really starting to make plays for others and himself. Thought he had some really big-time plays, a couple floaters, a couple pull-ups, made some good decisions. So I really like what he brings to this team with his length, his energy, his passion, obviously his athleticism with the lob dunk there. I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for that. So he's got to continue to get better, and he will.
It looks like you guys have run a couple set plays that kind of get him going toward the basket with the ball, but has he been more aggressive trying to get to the rim or down?
We always say run offense to score, and I feel like he's not being a robot, and we don't want robots out there because when you become robots, you're playing 4-on-5, or you're probably going to make a poor decision because you're saying, okay, I have the ball in the wing, one passes to two, two passes to three, three passes to four. You can't play basketball like that, not in the Big Ten. The coaches are too good. The talent's too high level. You got to be able to run offense to score, and he's doing that right now.
What's your message to the team going into a tournament like this? What do you tell them?
We have limitless potential. Don't put a limit on anything that we can do. And once you do that, then you really have stopped getting better. So continue to reach for the stars. We got better yesterday by doing the cold tubs and getting some shots up, doing some film. We got better today. We went after it, and we had a great day. And then they had a short lift. And that's what just continue the process of getting better and prepare ourselves for Ohio State. That's our main goal, Ohio State. And our preparation is worrying about us, what we can control, what can we control, our attitude, our effort level, our communication. If you take care of those three things, you're going to give yourself a chance.
What areas have you seen the team get better at the most since the start of the Big Ten season?
I'm just going to go last 8 games if I can. I feel like we're averaging 9 threes a game. Our assists have gone up dramatically. Maybe because we're playing in here more, probably is one of those ingredients to why we're shooting the ball better. Defensively, we're defending the 2 much better. We're defending the 3 much better. Turnovers have stayed the same, which is a little bit of a concern. We have to do a better job there. Blocks have gone up a little bit. Start rebounding the ball better. So our statistics in the last 8 games are much better, even with the Michigan State, even with the second half in Nebraska. Than they've been all year. And to me, that means we're getting better. And that excites me. And Brandon Taylor getting third team, what an accomplishment, right? What an accomplishment from where he started being, came in here a little bit, needed to shed some pounds and reshape his body and, get used to the Big Ten level of basketball, to today of being third team All Big Ten. What's just an incredible transformation. So as long as we, along with Brandon Taylor and these seniors, the freshmen, Peyton Banks hit another big three. Shep, nobody is saying this, but Shep's in every category, either top 15 or top 20. That's impressive. After the start that he had, he's in every statistical category in the Big Ten, and he's up there. We got ourselves a big-time guard for our future. And then Josh Reeves is a stat sheet stuffer, and Isaiah's giving us great minutes. So we got a lot of good pieces right now. We're gelling at the right time. There's a lot of good chemistry and cohesion amongst this team.
What do you think has led to that for Shep to be able to be that all around?
I think he just, everybody goes through a little bit of a lull and a little bit of I'll call it a slump. And, we give him the confidence to continue to shoot the basketball, continue to play. You have an open shot, you got to shoot it, stick it. And I think his teammates and the staff, we all supported him during that time. And then he got it back and he believed in himself. And then him and BT have really led us tremendously down the stretch here.
You've had multiple guys stepping up at the end of games. How important is that going into a tournament like this where you can't necessarily expect everybody to be even keeled?
Yeah, there's no doubt. Peyton Banks, again, hits a big shot. Isaiah Washington hits 2 big shots. Right? Donovan Jack, who we haven't mentioned, is playing big-time minutes for us, getting his double figures. So opponents can't just focus on 2 guys. They just can't focus on Shep and BT. Now you have to worry about 5 guys on the floor because they're all capable, they're all making plays, and they're all playing with confidence. And that's what I want this team to do going into the Big Ten tournament.
You mentioned the threes. You guys are making about 9 threes a game over that last stretch. It was 4 or 5 parts of the year. Are you getting better looks, or are you getting the same kind of looks and they're just going down now where they weren't before?
Yeah, I'll say a little bit of both. I thought we were getting good looks. I can recall a few. I can recall at Ohio State, thought we had some great looks, just didn't go down. At Iowa, I thought we had some great looks, just didn't go down. It's going to happen on the road. But we're also sharing the ball more. We're also getting the ball side to side more. There's more purpose to our offense. And I believe Josh Reeves helps that as well because he's very unselfish and he looks to make plays for others. And he's an extra pass guy. His game is very simple, which is terrific. We don't need, even though he can do it, the dunks and things of that nature, we don't need the top 10 Sports Center plays. We just need the hockey assist. Just make that extra pass for that open shot. And these guys are starting to do that. And they're starting to have a better, and they're starting to trust. Starting to trust one another. I like Isaiah hitting those 2 threes, and he hit a couple the game before and a couple the game before that. That's really encouraging. Now the guys feel like he can do it now. We have confidence in him. They're going to make the extra pass.
With the type of tournament play you see in the Big Ten, does the production from inside, the big men, does that become more of a priority at this point in the year?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Say it again.
Production from the big men?
Yeah.
Does that become a larger piece or need to become a larger piece at this point in the year when you're talking Big Ten tournament play?
I think they have to continue doing what they're doing. Jordan maybe not scoring a ton of points, but he is owning the paint. He's got players second-guessing, opponents second-guessing. He's altering a ton of shots. He's blocking shots. His ball screen defense was absolutely terrific, under 8 all the way through the overtimes. And that's what we need him to do. Donovan Jack is starting to be a consistent 3rd or 4th scorer for us, getting us 8 to 12, some cases 19, which is terrific. Now we just need a little bit more from Jules. We get a little bit more from Jules down the stretch here now. You feel more comfortable in a tournament type when you're going back to back to back to back. You're going to need everybody. We're going to need all 10 guys.
What's your schedule in terms of getting out there, and then what's your approach in terms of a 6:30 game? Do you watch a couple of the earlier games, or how do you guys?
You know what? This has been awesome to have this extra day of preparation. Just awesome. We haven't been through it, and it really is critical to these players that they have another day, another afternoon. It's gorgeous out here that they can rest up. And then tomorrow we'll come back, we'll get a short workout in, then we get on the plane at 2 o'clock, and we're in Indy. I'll check the rules. I think we're permitted to go over, but you know what? it doesn't matter because Michigan State has the double bye and they're the Friday night. So we'll just focus on Ohio State the next 48 hours, watch film, and just continue to get ourselves better.
And Coach, with your focus on Ohio State, what are you looking for these guys to kind of produce in this game?
You know what? I just want them to compete and have fun. Everybody puts so much pressure and stress on these kids today to excel, and with the social media world, it just added pressure to everything that they do. We just had a terrific practice, but we had fun. We competed, we got after it, but we had fun. And I know those guys just enjoyed it. As a coach, I enjoyed it. So as long as we can keep that attitude and that correct approach, we'll go out and give it everything we got and play 40 minutes of Penn State basketball. That's all I can ask for.